Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Very dark here. Lucky I've got my little tool here to keep me alight. So this morning we are going to be talking about negative, draining people. People that are draining you of your energy and time because they are negative, they are unoptimistic, they're trying to bring you down, they're constantly criticizing. And I've seen more and more negativity since coming back from holiday than I ever have. And that's probably because we've upscaled the brand slightly. And people in their naggy little comments that they like to make. Okay, whether it's online or whether it's in person. Let's have a look at this. So if you're watching, please do like, comment and share. I'd love to have your views on this, your own point of view. So I'm going to tell you a little story which pretty much sums up those type of people. I've told it before, I haven't said it for a while. And it's the story of the crabs. And there was a family walking down a pier with their boy. Got to the end of the pier. When they got to the end of the pier, they saw this fisherman picking up crabs off the pier. And there's this big pot of crabs. And the boy noticed that the lid was off the crab, where all these crabs were. There was this one particular crab that stood out. And he stood out because he was making his way to the top. He was scrambling up the other crabs. And he was making his way up the bucket. And he's getting his legs over the top. And the boy was saying to the fisherman, "Mister, you are going to lose one of your crabs." He says, "I don't need to worry about losing any of my crabs. Just watch on, young man." So the young man watched on, and as the crab got within inches of escaping the bucket, all of the other crabs grabbed him and pulled him back down in. And the fisherman said to the boy, "You see, son, no crab is ever escaping because all the others will just always drag them back down to their level." And that single crab is you trying to escape away from the way that you've been living. It's the way that you're trying to change things. It's because you're trying to be better for yourself. You want to implement change. You want to be different. But there are those around you that don't necessarily want that thing, or don't necessarily want to put in the work to make the changes. So what they see you doing is alien to them. They suddenly become a little bit jealous, a little bit bitter. They don't like it. And how many times do you say to your mates, "I'm not drinking in a minute, I'm going running, I'm going to the gym"? Nah, mate, you don't need to do that. Come down to the pub. Come down to the pub. Come and have a pint. What are you doing that for? Why are you doing that? It could be friends, it could be family. They could be draining your energy. So what do you think about this? If you and me were having a coffee right now, okay, we were having a coffee and we were doing a coaching session. And I said to you, name the top 5 people that are draining you right now, that are negative, that are draining your energy, that are criticizing you, that are not making you feel good. You know, they trigger you because they just don't support you. They don't support your success. Could you name those 6 people? Could you write them down within a couple of minutes? My next question to you would be, why are they in your life? Some relationships and some of those people on that list, it might be harder to let go of because they're family. Maybe they're long-term friends. I made the decision in January to ditch negative crabs. Okay, I have to deal with them online quite a lot of the time. There was one last night telling me on one of my ads, which I'm offering a free ebook that's going to help somebody, that I was selling sponsored products. and trying to sell sponsored products. Get the fuck off my feed. I get other ones going, man up, homeboy, or you fucking chump. Like, these guys don't even know what we're doing. Yet their first instinct is to hate on other people and what they're doing. Crabs. Okay? People who criticise you online, they don't know you. They don't know what you're going through. People who criticise what your actions are, they don't know your inner purpose for changing your life and why you want to change. Not everyone is at that same level where they're ready to receive and change. So the first thing that people do is criticise. And I just want you to take a hard look at those people and ask yourself, do you get any value from... Do you get any value from having them in your life? Do you get any value from having them on your social media? Do you get any value from hanging out with them? Or they just simply strip you of your confidence? Okay, simply strip you of what you want to achieve. Do they make you self-doubt yourself? And if all of those things are true, you need to get them out of your life. Because you are a product of the 5 people that you hang around with. And I don't mean necessarily in person hanging around with 5 people. Okay, I don't even hang around with 5 people. I hang around with my family, that's it. And then on occasions when we meet our friends, I hang around with them. So I'm talking about the people that I consume in my mind and in my life, okay, over that time. So I listen to particular podcasts, all right? When I'm listening to those people, I am absorbing a lot of the things that they say. Positive mental attitudes, success stories, people that are really striving and pushing for a higher life. That's how I look at the brotherhood. The people in the brotherhood are the people I want to be around, because they're people that are showing up a day, supporting each other. They're part of a positive community. I don't want to be dealing with some negative crap, fuckwit. And it will affect your performance in life in the way that you grow as well. All right, so listen to the right podcast. Be around the right people. If you're going to listen and be influenced by people, be influenced by positive people that show up and have your best interests at heart, that support you, that celebrate with you. Okay? I hope that helps. If you haven't already, go down, click the link, order your audio book, and you get to listen to all of this type of stuff. It's lovely to have you on here. I will see you on Friday. I appreciate you all. Thank you for listening, and I'll catch you soon.